On a quiet afternoon, Lucy discovered an old wooden door hidden behind the vines in her garden. A soft golden glow peeked through its cracks. Curious, she reached out, her fingers trembling with excitement. As the door creaked open, a swirl of sparkling dust pulled her into a world beyond imagination. Lucy stepped into a breathtaking forest filled with glowing mushrooms and towering trees wrapped in golden vines. Soft blue mist swirled at her feet. Tiny fireflies danced around her, lighting up the path ahead. Everything felt alive, whispering secrets of an unknown land. As Lucy wandered through the magical forest, a fluffy white rabbit with a golden vest hopped in front of her. "Welcome, traveler," he said with a grin, his ears twitching excitedly. Lucy gasped, this bunny could talk. "My name is Twisty, and I think you've arrived just in time for a great adventure." Lucy and Twisty followed a shimmering purple river, where glowing lily pads floated gently on the surface. Suddenly, a sleek black cat wearing a magician's hat appeared on a floating rock. He smirked and tipped his hat. "Lost are we?" he purred. "I might have the answer, if you can solve my riddle." The cat flicked his paw, and a glowing map appeared in midair, shifting and rearranging itself. Lucy and Twisty leaned in, eyes wide with curiosity. "The path ahead is ever-changing," the cat mused. "Find the golden gate before the last star fades." With a wink, he vanished into the mist. Lucy and Twisty arrived at a sparkling river, where giant bubbles floated gently above the water. "We have to hop across," Twisty cheered. Lucy took a deep breath and jumped onto the first bubble. It wobbled under her feet but held firm. Laughing, they leaped from bubble to bubble, crossing the river in a dance of light and motion. Before them stood a towering golden gate, its surface carved with ancient glowing runes. It hummed softly, reacting to Lucy's presence. As she reached out, the runes shimmered brighter. Twisty held his breath. "Only a heart pure with courage can open the gate," a deep voice echoed from within. With a soft rustling sound, the golden gate unfolded like paper, revealing a magnificent origami dragon. Its folded wings shimmered as it lifted its head. "Who dares enter my realm?" it boomed. Lucy took a step forward, determination in her eyes. "I am here to restore balance," she declared. The dragon studied Lucy, its paper eyes glowing with wisdom. "Words alone cannot prove your worth," it said. Lucy gently placed her hand on its folded snout, showing no fear. A warm light spread from her touch. The dragon blinked, then let out a deep sigh. "You have passed the test," it whispered. A golden pedestal rose from the ground, holding a shimmering crystal crown. Lucy carefully lifted it, feeling its gentle warmth. As she placed it back onto the pedestal, a wave of magic burst outward, illuminating the land. Flowers bloomed instantly, and the air shimmered with joy. Lucy and Twisty stepped through a swirling portal, landing in a kingdom filled with golden castles and floating carrot-shaped balloons. Thousands of bunnies cheered in celebration. "You did it, Lucy," Twisty laughed, spinning in circles. "You saved the bunny kingdom." At the heart of the kingdom, the bunny king stood tall, his fluffy white fur glowing under the golden light. Lucy gently placed the restored crown on his head. As it settled, the entire land sparkled, and fireworks made of magical flowers bloomed in the sky. Twisty wiped away a happy tear. Lucy stood before the glowing portal, looking back at Twisty and the Bunny King. "I wish I could stay," she said softly. Twisty smiled, his big blue eyes twinkling. "You'll always be welcome here, Lucy. And remember, magic is everywhere, even in your own world." With a gentle whoosh, Lucy stepped through the portal and found herself back in her own garden. The sky was painted with the colors of twilight. In her hand, she held a single glowing blue leaf. She stared at it, a knowing smile forming on her lips. Had it all been real? A tiny golden firefly floated upward, twinkling like a star against the deep blue sky. Lucy watched as it disappeared into the night, its glow fading into the endless sky. She placed the glowing leaf in her pocket, whispering to herself, "Some adventures never truly end."